I talk about competency as an architect, and mostly about NCARB's programs, the Architectural Experience Program, the Competency Standard, and mostly about how you can be more competent as an architect and be able to develop the knowledge, the skills, the talent that helps you become an architect and have the competency that allows you to do that. 40 years ago, I joined the United States Peace Corps. I was placed in a public works office in a tiny island called Montserrat. I worked under the civil engineer public works director, Lionel Gamon. But the reason I share this is because I was just 1 year out of architecture school. And even though my first year was great, I wasn't licensed. I had my NCAA degree, but nobody there knew what that was. Everybody there, I think including Mr. Gamon, considered me to be an architect. What I was doing was creating designs for projects on the island that would help build up their infrastructure. School additions, public service, fire stations, community centers, their housing for public employees, among many others. I did over 50 projects in 2 years as a Peace Corps volunteer there. And no one ever challenged the fact that I was unlicensed. No one ever challenged the fact that I had very little experience, because they saw me as competent in what I was doing. They saw the activities I was doing and the confidence I was carrying and the skills I had as being sufficient for what they needed. I was competent in what they needed. So to them, I was an architect. Here in the United States, we've created this system that's all about time. You have to put in the years. You have to put in the experience to be recognized as an architect. Obviously, for various reasons, there are codes, there are responsibilities that architects take on here that require a demonstration of a lot of knowledge. But that's the key. The requirement should not be about putting in a certain amount of time, but showing that you have the knowledge, to demonstrate that you have the knowledge for what you're doing. That's true competency. I got that when I was in the Peace Corps. It really was a critical part of my becoming an architect, because it helped build my confidence that no one challenged what I was doing. They trusted what I was doing. And you can be trusted for what you're doing when you dive into the strengths that you have and demonstrate your competency by what you do, not by how much time you put in.